Welcome to Speed and Power Gaming. Today we're going to go over what happens when you get curious on drifting. Want to know how to do it. So most of us, let's be honest, we're in front wheel drive cars most of the time. Especially if you're in an area where a lot of snow happens. They just happen to be very good in the snow, and they happen to be practical, reliable, and very fuel efficient, especially in a lot of unmodified cases. Now, most of these cars come with an e-brake that you can just sort of pull, and the car will not really care. Now, in some of the newer gen cars, like what I'm in right now, a lot of times they will have a little beeper. You need to ignore that beeper. So step one in learning how to drift is find a vacant, snowy parking lot, road that you know very well, something that you know is safe, right? Okay, because we don't want to put anybody in danger, we don't want to put anything in danger. We don't want this experience to cost you a car, a life, or a friend. So, anytime you're in a front wheel drive car and you pull that e-brake, even if you keep your foot on the floor, if you notice, you turn your wheels just a little bit and it tells the rear end where to go. So obviously, predictably, with front wheel drive cars, the front wheels literally drive the car. So when the rear end loses grip, that front end, as long as it has something for grip, is going to be in complete control, because at the end of the day, that's where all the weight of the car is. You know, especially if you're driving by yourself, you know, you have not only yourself, but you also have the motor up front as well. So honestly, it's a really good way to get comfortable with the car going sideways, because front wheel drive cars are very controllable, they are very predictable in what they're going to do, and especially if you know the car, it's not going to be dangerous because you know exactly what that car's going to do. So it kind of makes it good to know, especially when you go on the freeway or something happens and oh no, you know, rear end lost grip, you know, boom, because you didn't panic when the car went sideways. You had a chance to save. You had a chance to lessen the impact that you were going to see. And that can be the difference between the car running all the way up until the tow truck gets there, to you or whoever's riding with you to be freezing while you're waiting for the tow truck and hope that you can have a passerby or let you sit in their car and not freeze half to death. So it's definitely useful to know. It's really helpful to learn, because at the end of the day, if you're going to learn defensive driving, and defensive driving, if you don't know, is really just the art of driving around other people's mess ups. That is defensive driving. Somebody blows a stop sign or something like that, you're vigilant enough and quick enough with the skill that you can maneuver your car out of the way any way possible. And I do mean any way. If you want to hoonigan yourself through that little window that you see to avoid that accident, then learn how. What's the pain? And especially in the snow, it's even better because there's a lot less wear on the tires. It's a lot easier to get your car to go sideways. And also bear in mind that if you're going sideways with the rear end locked, it will catch grip as soon as you let that e-brake down. So as soon as you release it, it will catch. Because there's no power going to those wheels, there's nothing but grip potential. So this is Speed and Power Gaming. Thank you for watching, and be careful. Good luck. And when you're just first learning, keep it slow.